Hey friends, welcome back to the garden. I'm Rachel, gardening in Zone 5 near Lake Michigan. Today we are going to be along my fence to add a pretty show of zinnias. Now, further away. Okay, so now this season I would like to plant zinnias along the edge of the driveway. There's some color and fun. Already cleaned up most of the debris that had packed here and then weeded as many things as I could. More stuff always comes up as time goes on. So I have here Aurora, Oklahoma Pink, Giant Beneraries, Envy, and just a few of the Queenie Reds. I'm going to intermingle them all along here, avoiding any of the milkweed that's popping up because I do encourage milkweed along here. And then once things start to get big, I do tie it all off just so that it stays up and doesn't scratch my cart anymore. So I am going to start with an Oklahoma Pink here. And I'm going to do about 9 to 12 inches apart. The Benneries will get a little bit bigger of a spread between them. And this way, again, they have the potential to get as large as possible. Also, so that way these all come through. And then when I'm done spacing these out, I am going to come through with seed, probably of the Oklahoma Pink, to then have a secondary succession. Actually, I need to do an envy. The envy were a real surprise for me last season. I did not expect to like them as much as I did. Okay, that gets me about 1 to 2 each per section. And zinnias are fine with or without fertilizer. I'm going to add it in because I do want as big of a show as I can get this season. So first year I tried out the Jiffy pots in the bigger size. And I mean, growing zinnias is easy generally. And they are not fussy. But I did find this to be nice, just simply because then I didn't have to pot anything up. And they're easy to move around. And I also did sunflowers like this. And all of their, since sunflowers is not a plant that enjoys its roots being changed up or messed with, they seem to be very happy in these pots. So this is my plan to go all the way down the driveway. Last season, I did something similar with snapdragons and violas and then some zinnias, and I alternated them. And I did not really enjoy how it came out. This is a weird spot. It gets a lot of sun and it is hot. So violas and snapdragons probably were not the best choice. So I'm going to do another Benris, an Oklahoma pink, an envy, and a queenie lime. In this section, I'm finding lots of worms, which is very promising. I hadn't amended the soil much, haven't even really used mulch for many years. I started doing that last season, and it's been a game changer. Not to anybody's surprise, but mine, as to how much easier it is to manage this area, as well as finding the right plants to go here for it to be pretty but easy to maintain as well. So many worms. Yeah. Pink. Zinnias aren't really a plant that you need to start from seed. I did inside this year because we have an annual party on second week of July. I want everything to be blooming and big. So I thought I'd give these guys a bit of a head start. I'm going to put one more in. It's another envy. Callie, you're fine. And it is time to mulch. Super thick, super pretty. Again, this area has very high weed pressure. It's where the motherwort hangs out. And the neighbors have a garden right along here too. And so many of their things creep on in. So I want that to stay on their side. I also don't have a drip system here, so I want to be able to trap as much moisture as I can. Now we're all good there. And I'm going to say it again. I am still just shocked at how easy this section is. Only been at it maybe 20 minutes to plant, less than 20 minutes to clean up. The first year that I started to actually manage this, it took me hours to weed. Backbreaking. I didn't even want to come back outside for like a week. We just had a big rain yesterday, so I'm sure there will be new things that decide to pop up. But again, because this has been managed, it's just that much easier to care for. Okay. She is beautiful. Lighting's starting to change, so I'm going to make this fast. Here's where we butt up to the garage. I didn't plant anything in this section just so that it's easier to get in and out of the car. Then as you move along, you will see that I have planted one zinnia about every foot, and that goes the length of the driveway. And in between will be milkweed sprinkled through. And while I wait for the pretty blooms, I have my wall daisies. Thanks for joining me today as we planted along the fence, and I hope to see you guys again back here in the garden.